That sounds good.
Okay.
All right, we're recording. Okay, calling to order. Well, that says 7:05.
No, no, look at that.
7:03.
Let's say 7:03. Okay, changes, additions, approval of the agenda. We're gonna talk about this bank proposal pretty much. I think Glenn may have a couple of other things facilities wise, just updates. Oh, roll call, I skipped that. Roll call. Glenn, Sean, Kimberly, Crystal, Bree. That's who's here. Public comment, nobody from the public is here, so there's no comments. On to facilities, so, Kimberly did send out this updated document here. So the highlights are it's a 1-year, what is that called? Line of credit loan. Line of credit, not loan, line of credit, whatever. Line of credit, and so it's a variable rate. The information is there on the sheet in bank speak. We get a discount because it's a municipality. We only pay the interest on the money that we actually, take out for the period that we have it out. We imagine we'd be able to pay those back in 6 weeks when the reimbursements come in. I think we tried to do like rough math and we thought it might be like.
It's about, based on what, if today's interest rate was the interest rate.
Right.
$200,000 would cost us about $800 to have it for a
A
month.
month.
So thinking that we will need probably more like 3 or 4 or,
Of
anywhere
those.
between $200,000 and $400,000, but only for 3 or 4 months. We're talking about $3,000 or $4,000 to have a cash flow that works so we can move this project forward. And we've always known that it would cost us a little bit of money to do that.
Right. So, and I think we can't use taxpayer money to pay the insurance or the interest. So we'll use other of the soft cost monies to pay that.
That was the Friends of the Library that.
Right,
we
the friend, I
talked
think the friends,
to.
made yeah.
Yeah, so
To pay that. So,
Right.
we haven't, we talked with them about that sort of in general terms, but now we have some more specifics. We can talk, I'm sure it will be fine. That's what the money is for. And it already lives in our account, so it's not a huge problem, but we'll just make sure that's clear on paper. So the lawyer has to do his bit, which will take 2 to 3 hours. I think I said this in my email, 2 to 3 hours at $315 an hour or something. So it would be like between $600 and $1,000, depending on how long it takes him. So we just need to approve expenditure of that money. Here's the first page. Expenditure of that money to get this agreement,
Right, and we have,
activated. I can't find words today.
Crystal and I met with that lawyer by phone, and who is the lawyer that M&T has worked with in the past to do these anticipation notes, and he seemed really on the ball and like a no-brainer, and we liked his way that he spoke with us. So
Yeah, so he says he can get it done. So
really
it takes him, like you said, 2 or 3 hours. So once we get this is sort of the next piece. We sign this, he does his part. He can have all that stuff to the select board by their meeting on the 28th.
28th.
The 28th, and then they sign off on the borrowing agreement or something it's called. I can't remember.
And at the same time, that once we execute this, which is going to be signed by both Crystal and Jenny, it goes back to the bank. And so it goes to underwriting. So they do their piece while the lawyer is doing his piece. And then that comes together in front of the select board.
Right.
I have no idea with now that they've given us terms, whether there'd be a reason why they wouldn't. Okay, the line of credit, but
Right. There's a process on the bank's end,
So,
but
yeah.
who knows? Yeah.
what's that?
It's all, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
Right. But they're
Um,
also the ones who approve the terms
Mhm.
to be okay.
So anyway, I would just make a motion that we approve up to say $1,200 for legal fees associated with this line of credit. Glenn seconds, all in favor. Oh, wait, discussion. Any discussion about that?
Bree?
No discussion? All in favor?
Yep.
Aye, everybody's in favor. Okay, great. Okay, the only other thing was you had a couple of updates facility.
I had a couple updates and one request, which I believe is also going to be a motion. I removed all the pew seats and backs from the new library and moved them to the Historical Society building for storage. I also removed this past weekend the heavy furnace, which I will sell to a scrapyard. So those two things, that's all gone. So really, everything is out of the building that needs to come out of the building prior to construction. With the with the yard sale thing coming up. I had mentioned to the work group about the possibility of selling the pews online and potentially even selling pews at the yard sale. And this group hasn't okayed that, so what do y'all think about trying to make like $400 a pew? And there's 22 pews, and if we wanted to keep one, then there's like 20 pews. They're $400 a piece. I said 500 before, but they're almost 60 years old and but I would try to sell them on Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace, like as a whole group. So 20 times 400 is 8,000.
Nice.
And I think, and I don't know if we said this at our board meeting or maybe just at the work group, but we had thought maybe initially we would use the wood for bookcases and other things, but then as things have kind of come together, it's become kind of clear that that doesn't really make any sense, and there's not a place for it. It would take a lot of work. You can't really make very many. There are some other reasons I can't think of right now.
There's a curve to them, so it's
Yeah.
not a flat
So
surface.
it would be a lot, and we don't really have a spot. The way things have kind of come together, it feels like it would be a lot of work to try to figure it out, and getting some money out of them might just help us more in the long run. So that's kind of what we were thinking.
How long are how long?
11'6".
Okay.
And there are one or two that are quite
Right.
short. I would argue or suggest that we keep one or two of the small ones.
Mhm.
There's only one small one,
Very
Yeah.
small one.
and we can also easily cut down the longer ones.
Well,
if
let's
we
keep-
wanted a couple small ones.
I think even just having one small one would be it would be nice. And like, I can't imagine exactly how we would use it,
Right.
but it would just be there.
So what I want to offer at the sale
Mm,
is I want to have the small one out. I want to say if somebody wants to buy one
mhm.
for $400, that's great. They can have it. If they want me as a carpenter to cut it down,
Right, because then we
Because
don't have
11'6".
enough ends to make 2 out of 1. We don't have enough ends.
right, but we
Right.
can reduce the
Yeah.
11'6" down
Put these
to
ends on it. It's not like
anything,
whatever.
any size.
Oh, I see what
we
you're saying,
want.
like custom to a size you'd like.
Right,
Right.
so for $500, they could get something. And I'll start there at the craft fair. If we sell 1 or 2, that would be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And
Thought
then,
about that.
that would still leave us 20, I believe, to sell, online.
Okay,
Great.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, I guess. What's the motion? First to sell them, or sell them and a price? I don't think we need to make a motion on a specific price point. I feel
No,
like
'cause
you
I think
can,
I mean,
Yeah.
it's kind of, it's what the market will bear on that. So
Yeah.
like, if they're not selling at 4, I'm gonna reduce
Yeah.
to 350 until I can
yeah,
start getting somebody to buy it.
right.
Right.
So I would make the motion that we sell the pews and we let Glenn be in charge of managing that
Mhm.
price wise.
I can't second.
I will second.
Sean second. Oh, no,
Oh.
3 seconds. I
Oh.
saw it.
Yeah.
Second.
Nice.
3 seconds. Any other discussion on that?
I like if you're willing, like pay a little more and make them your own size, and then there may be a number of people, I mean, maybe a number
Who
of
knows?
people in town who would take them if they weren't 11 feet long.
Yeah.
So that's great.
Yeah, that's great. I think definitely let Peter know that or I can let him know that in case he has people who
in-
might,
you might want.
in his network, people who might want those or want one of them, you know what I mean? I don't know. I could see that might be the case.
Yeah, I mean,
History with the church.
people
and
that
all.
got married there or whatever.
Right,
they-
yeah. So just make sure he's aware. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so I'll-
So the going price for that would be 400 a. As is,
Mhm.
right,
500 cut down
right.
and put that.
Thank you.
All in favor of that? I don't think we voted on. Is everybody in favor of that plan?
I can't
Yes.
vote.
Aye.
Okay, all in
Aye.
favor. Great. Okay, perfect. Yes, thank you very much. That's all we had planned to talk about tonight, unless there are other pressing issues. We do meet again in 2 weeks or less than that.
Oh, come on, 10
Week
days.
and a half, a week and a half. Anyway, so yeah, that's all there is now. So those will be the next steps. Maybe by the end of the month, the select board will be ready to sign off on this. That depends on the bank. We'll keep everybody posted. We meet the day before they meet, so we'll have an update then. I think that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah, so next regular meeting, August
Seventh.
27th, 6:30.
6:30 here and on
And on the
Zoom.
Zooms.
Thank you for coming, Bree.
All right, adjourned at
I'll see
7:15.
you Friday morning.
Friday at 8, yes?
Yes, I'll be here.
Sounds good.
Thanks,
Can I
Bree.
get a second
Bye,
on that?
guys.
You seconded it. I
Okay,
did.
Say-
bye.
Bye.
I'll
Sean
second.
seconds everything. We were at the select board meeting, maybe you read, we're like, oh,